Hello, and welcome back once again to Ame Reads. And this reading is going to be of the poems for the month of June, written for my Patreon feed. So, this first of the lot is entitled Unicorn Pondering. How do you judge the growth of a woman or a man wandering the mists of time, leaving their stamp upon the land? Is it in their words and deeds, or the thoughts that are left behind, the might-be's, the will-be's, the treasures in the mind? How do you judge someone and decide if they are bad or good? Is it thoughts, words, deeds, some vibe emanating in the wood? When you gaze at a man standing by your sacred pool, what brings you from the shadow so safe, dark, cool? Is it the gentle maid he so obviously stands to protect, even though she has in hand a sword of her own, well bedecked? As the species grows and spreads, can we only watch and wait as they take over what was ours and trust then to fate? Should we emerge from safety and reclaim our former place, weaving mystery, making magic in the spaces within space? And that was Unicorn Pondering. This next one is Kraken's Dreams. Waiting, resting, lurking in dark, cold deeps while the tides ever flow and ancient ones sleep. Mounting hunger gnaws away at a mind sharp and strong. No way out, here to stay, till a crack opens in the dark. Sometimes he comes, bringing stolen light and a screaming soul taken in the night. I will feed as he waits outside that oaken door, a them raised, wand ablaze, till the cries are no more. And then he will come, slipping in, and like a father call my name, given by Astereth of old, though this frame is not the same. Sometimes he opens slight my gate, and I slip out down the halls, to the sea, the shifting sea, and the alarm of rising gulls. I swim then in the storm to the vessel he so tags, dragging the ship below the waves, to the arms of fellow sea hags. This was written from the perspective of the Kraken in Selkie Skin's Temple and Skin Quest, in the chapter of Leviathan. And this last poem that was for the month of June is Narwal. The water is cold and crisp as I dance on the cusp, dipping between land and sky. My tusk it gleams as I breach, and to the moon I playful reach, whilst sea and moon sigh. They dance and twirl day and night, whether or not storms affright sailors in their ships. From world to world I blip, narwhal, sea unicorn, I dip into dreams where I slip. When I die, my bones sink deep, deep below the drink. Flesh from bone the sea strips, to be reborn in Mara's hand, young and new in her watery land, forever at her heaving side. We birthed so slow now in time, because of man and the climb. From net and spear we can't hide. A mighty beast am I, in my prime, among my women, large and sublime, when ships I do not claim. I prefer to be at peace here, but I can lead a war and stare at the adversary on my lance. My goddess calls out in my blood, and I can't stem the flood that she so decrees to be. And again, that was Narwal. This one was written from the perspective of Mara's chief narwhal, or the king of the sea unicorns, who is normally at her side, unless Venthrith has taken off with him again to do nighttime mischiefs. If you like these readings, please consider joining me on my Patreon and helping support these. But also liking, subscribing, and sharing also helps support these videos, as well as the book reviews and other readings that I do. So thank you once again, and next month should be tying up the end of the second anthology of Patreon poems, Mythical Minstrelsy, and starting us on the third collection. So that is pretty nifty, in my opinion, that we've gotten so far. And Selkie's Skins is still in production. We are getting close to finishing up section 2, and beginning section 3 for Selkie's Skins Temple in Skin Quest. And then once the third section in that story is done, the whole thing will go through editing again, so it may change a bit from the web novel version. And then I will let you know when it is ready to purchase on ebook formats and print formats, and I'm hoping that I will be able to get an audiobook format again. I really need to get more of a payment collected, because I want to be able to give Ilya Leonov a better stipend for what he did for the first audiobook, and to have something set aside to give him as a prepayment for the second audiobook. That's also part of why I have not currently given him a contract yet to record the Dragon Shaman books yet, because I really want to make sure that he gets an appropriate coverage for the time he puts in on these audiobooks. So again, thank you very much, and I will see you in another video.